Hey, what's up guys, TheJordude here, back again with another Shadowverse deck and gameplay video. Before we get into today's video, I want to say thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. We finally hit that milestone of 10,000 subscribers. So yeah, I just wanted to take a second to appreciate everyone that subscribed and keeps watching all my videos. Yeah, the next goal will be 100k subscribers. We just need 90k more. So I've been doing YouTube for like 10 years now. So yeah, just 90 more years and we'll hit that 100k, get that YouTube play button plaque. But yeah, anyways, getting into today's video, I want to play some kind of fun deck. So we have Showdown, Titanic Showdown Dragon. You guys might have seen or heard about this deck. It's a pretty meme deck. The main win condition is your Titanic Showdown, of course. You play this, and then when it pops on your next turn, you get 5 random followers into play from your hand, and of course you want to be pulling out your Genesis Dragon and your Erntz Justice. And yeah, you basically get these out and you just kill your opponent, because the Erntz Justice might have Storm, it might not, but your Genesis Dragon definitely does have Storm, so you should be able to 20-0 your opponent if you're summoning like 3 or 4 dragons. That's your main win condition. You have ways to draw into these cards. With the Titanic Showdown is going to draw it, but also Draconic Call is a great way of drawing them. When you're in overflow, you get to put 2 in your hand, and it's always going to be pulling your Genesis and your Erntz Justice. The rest of the deck is just to ramp up into this. So as you can see, we're playing all the ramp, Dragon, Oracle, Curse Fur, Isla, all the ramp possible. Ship's Bane is just kind of good because if you hit 10 play points early, it gets the free evil. Also, it's just kind of good removal. It's also going to be able to draw cards in your deck, find your key cards. 1 copy of Jerva. This is just for during your mid game. It could kind of help you in your removal before you have Titanic Showdown active. The Evolve is also an AoE effect. But yeah, if you don't have Showdown active, you could use Jerva and then stuff like Sudden Showers to hard remove stuff. To try to get you to stall while you're trying to get there. Dragon spawning is more card draw. It's also going to give you some extra healing to sustain, because you're going to be taking a lot of damage in this deck because you're doing nothing early on until your Showdown. So the world is also really good because you're taking damage, so the world's fanfare is going to be active most of the time. 1 copy of Gabriel. This is for when your Showdown pops off and you don't have that enough damage with your Dragon Storms. The Gabriel could give you the extra damage that you need. Play, it's just extra card draw. And yeah, so this card is also kind of cool. You're mainly going to use him to evolve, so he deals 4 damage to all followers. This is good, really good, especially against decks like Shadowcraft where they have a lot of 4 health followers. Banishing your deck to make it even doesn't really matter here. There are some cards that it's going to banish, but it's not really moving too much. But yeah, this is the build. If you guys have any suggestions on how you would improve it, let me know in the comments down below. But of course, this is not really a serious deck to be playing. So yeah, just wanted to make a fun video for today. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Hope you guys enjoy the games, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Okay, a Dragon Mirror. It could be... It's not a Dragon Mirror though. It's probably going to be Discard Dragon. Because we are just playing against meta decks. But yeah, we have turn 1 Dragon Oracle into Genesis Dragon, which is really good. Don't want to keep the world. I don't think we're taking damage early enough, so the world's going to be a little bit late. So let's just do this. The Dragon spawning is actually pretty nice. This is actually a nice hand. Yeah, we could go Dragon Oracle into Genesis into like double Dragon spawning, and then we could draw a bunch of cards from that. Ooh, we actually draw into more round. Now that we drew into the Curse Fur, I think... do we hold the Genesis Dragon for our Showdown? I might also need it for... I might actually need it for the AoE as well. I think what we're going to do is Curse Fur here. And then, yeah. Like, Genesis Dragon is good here because it doesn't use the Evo, and then I could go like spawning plus for my next turn. But I'm not sure if I need the AoE next turn. But like ramping up here would have been decent just because getting to turn 10 I could start playing my big dragons if I don't get my showdown. But of course you want to get your showdown because that's the only way you could OTK your opponent. If you're just playing like 10 drops once a turn, it's not actually that powerful. Okay, I can respect this Evo here. But I'm actually going to heal it all up, so... we get to draw a bunch of cards. The Isla. Playing Isla will get me back up to 4 play points. I think first of all, then let's scale on play 1 Isla. See what our options are. Nine play points. We could play the World plus Chances Dragon, which isn't too good. I think we. I don't know. Kind of hard, but I'm just going to go for the showdown here. If we have to, we could go double Genesis Dragon to deal 6 damage to clear the board. It might clear the board. If he has a Ship's Bane here, it doesn't actually kill it. If he evolves the Ship's Bane. I'm assuming he will, yeah. I could play Isla plus the World next turn, which is actually pretty decent. Yeah. Then I could kill the 5/5. We got triple Genesis in our hand, so we have the OTK with triple Genesis. We might actually go for Erntz. No, Erntz Justice isn't great because it's not going to heal me. I think what we're going to do is probably set up the World plus Slaughtering Dragon Newt. And evolve the Dragon Newt. It's going to clear the board because our showdown's popping off next turn. It doesn't. We don't get the followers next turn, but the turn after. So we have to survive this turn and his next turn. And I think Dragon Newt clearing the board plus getting the health from the World should be enough. Because right now he doesn't have too much Storm. He hasn't played any Turncoats, so he doesn't have any Azure Dragons. I just don't know if he has like Prison Dragon. Dark Prison Dragon would be like 8 damage with the Evo of 10. It'd actually be pretty close, but I'm going to heal up to 13, so I don't think there's a way he could kill me next turn. Evolve first. Yeah, it's fine. We could. He might like leave some followers on the board because it's like less damage potentially. So I could have maybe traded in my Slaughtering Dragon Newt instead of leaving it on the board, because now I only get 3 dragons out if he leaves us. But I think it's so likely that he's going to clear stuff. I guess I could have Dragon Called just so I could get the full 5 dragons out, but triple Genesis is already lethal. Boom! Havencraft. Probably some kind of Elena Haven. It could be Sophina Haven. But they're still running LNS. This is actually the perfect hand. Full keep. And we're going first. So I think there's a good chance that we could pop off with the showdown here. Yeah, because I get to showdown on turn 3. Now the thing is, could I draw the dragons for the showdown in time? I have to draw like a Draconic Call. I don't have to showdown on right at 6 play points, but you ideally want to, because if you play it later, it's just kind of hard to fit it in. You kind of have to ramp into it and play it as soon as possible before your opponent has many play points to punish it, because this takes up your entire turn. You can't do anything when you play showdown. So you take one turn of doing nothing. And yeah, I mean, my opponent hasn't been doing anything either, so we could definitely set this up. Jerva's pretty useless now because the showdown's always just going to block it. So next turn is probably going to be like a Ship's Bane, Evo to Ship's Bane, and discard a Jerva. Christopher is actually going to be good against this, because he is playing the Sophina version. So Sophina coming out next turn is actually really scary. Isla. Don't really need the Isla right now. The Ship's Bane is also just good because it's going to draw me cards and get more options. Yeah, actually right now the showdown is only pulling 2 stuff, so I might not be able to kill him with it. Ah, he gets a free trade there. This is really scary. Isla doesn't do anything. Do we slaughtering or cursed for? I think we curse. Okay, Sophia's still on the board, but I think it's fine. We actually drew into the Gabriel, which is kind of good. What does this do? Oh wow, that's actually a pretty sick combo. But I think there's a good chance we kill him because we have the Gabriel active as well. Actually, this is guaranteed lethal because we could always just evolve the Erntz. Nice. It's actually a really close game.